Hello students, greetings from Success Overseas. Today we have gathered here for the most anxious event that you all must have been waiting for. Today we have with us Mr. Mayur Patel, the CEO of Success Overseas, Mr. Gaurav Soni, the recruitment manager of South Asia, Cambrian College, followed by Ms. Anshul Srivastav. She is also the recruitment manager for Cambrian College for South Asia. This is a very prestigious event and the most overwhelming opportunity for all of us, as we all know that today you will be having a session where you will be having an opportunity to address all your doubts and all your answers, and you will be getting the questions and the right guidance for your doubts. So today we begin with the question and answer session. Before that, I would like to tell you that we are being followed by representatives from the media houses, that is print media as well as electronic media. So sir, we start with the first question. Students nowadays have this, doubt, or you'd say the kind of confusion amongst themselves about Canada in particular. So, as we all know, and students, let me tell you that Sir himself has been a student at Cambrian College, and now he's representative for the same college. So, sir, can you please throw some light on your journey and your experience of being a student and then traversing to this journey of entirely becoming a representative for the same college?
Thank you everyone for showing up today for this session, and thank you Mayur for organizing this session. So my name is Gaurav Soni and I'm the recruitment manager for South Asia and Middle East for Cambrian College. 10 years ago I went to Canada as an international student, studied at Cambrian, lived in Sudbury for quite some time. I studied human resources and international business from Cambrian College. Then went through the journey was quite a roller coaster ride for me. It was ups and downs. Struggle was there because it was a new country, new environment, new people. I didn't know anyone in Canada when I first went there, but 10 years fast forward, I am a Canadian citizen now, and when I talk to students and to the parents, I could relate what kind of questions they have and what they are experiencing, because it's quite a journey when students leave their home and they want to migrate to a country where they are pretty much new. It's a cold country, so the first experience that they'll get is the cold climate. Then the different people that they'll be meeting new people. So it was quite a good journey for me, and that's what I suggest every student that I meet, that believe in yourself, believe in your dream, just follow your education journey and everything will fall for you.
That's quite actually insightful, because when we have this thing in mind as students, and we know that student fraternity always has this thing that staying away from home and starting and beginning a new journey. So as you very rightly pointed out, that students must believe in themselves and then have that positive and optimistic approach towards traversing and migrating to a different country. So very correctly that you've put up your experience, sir. And I'd like to ask about Sudbury as in particular. What are the major, I would say, factors which influence that how Sudbury becomes the most probable option for students to live in? So what are those factors basically, if you could just throw some light there?
So if anyone loves nature, we have got very beautiful nature hiking trails in Sudbury. It's the largest city in northern Ontario, almost 4 to 5 hours drive from Toronto. The population, it's about 167,000 or 170,000 people. It's a largest city, but it's a smaller town with all the big city amenities. So everything that you need to live a life, a good food, good quality of life, good nature around yourself, you can find that in Sudbury. So a fun fact about Sudbury: just in the Sudbury district, we have got more than 330 lakes. So everyone who loves to go for a lake, you can go for swimming in the summertime. Winter, it's really beautiful. You can explore outdoors, go for camping, and this is the place that I first landed as an immigrant 10 years ago, and since then I am in love with Sudbury. I lived in Toronto for about 5 years. It was also experience, but I would always prefer Sudbury over any other city in Canada.
So rightly, if students are having, like if they are very adventurous and students who love nature, for them I guess Sudbury is the most probable destination, definitely. And even if they want to spend some weekend time with their friends, so that's something it's going to like provide them a very serene and beautiful atmosphere out there. So so then beginning to, I've heard a lot of things about, like I have my friends even in Sudbury, so they do tell me that once they've shifted to Sudbury, they don't want to get back from Sudbury actually. So that good Sudbury is. And also certain factors, there are certain industries growing up in Sudbury, that's what they tell me. So can you just tell me what kind of areas, like what kind of industries or the kind of fields that we see which are growing up in Sudbury nowadays?
So Sudbury is also called the hard rock mining capital of the world. So when we talk about mining, mining industry is, yes, for sure gaining attractions along with the construction company, tourism and health sector. So these are the few sectors, and surprisingly the film industry is also growing a lot in Sudbury. So these are the areas that students, if they are looking to study, if they are looking for the job opportunities, these are the sectors that has plenty of job opportunities, and they can find a job, they can earn a living, and they can have a better life in Sudbury.
Right. So we can understand that because of the growing avenues that we can see in different kinds of fields that you just mentioned, about healthcare, about the other industries and mining also in particular, and also about the film that you just said, that's maybe a spot where people come and want to shoot a film, that good the Sudbury location would be.
Yeah.
So sir, what kind of part-time job opportunities that students can actually avail over there, and how are the accommodation facilities in Sudbury?
So we do have the on-campus accommodation available for international students. It's based on first come first serve basis, and it's right on campus. It's only about a minute walk away from their classes. And to be honest, we have actually never faced accommodation issues in Sudbury. It's always the demand and supply equilibrium that always benefit Sudbury. There are off-campus accommodations as well, but for off-campus accommodations, students would have to engage with the other third-party providers. There are a few property management companies that they have to reach out to. Then almost every student that is coming to Sudbury, they always have a friend or a family member who help them to get an off-campus accommodation. If not, then yes, they are more than welcome to apply for the on-campus accommodation. We do have housing options available for all the international students. About the part-time jobs, there are part-time jobs available in Sudbury, but it's just a matter of time that when student is new, they want to start working part-time right away. It might not happen just in a day or two. It might take about a week, or in few cases for few months as well. But every international student at some point of time, they can find a part-time job while studying full-time at Cambrian.
Right, sir. So we do have very good facilities for accommodation, as well as we also have good job opportunities. And of course, as you said, if you believe in yourself, definitely you can walk through and you'll get a good opportunity. It also, I guess, depends upon the skills that you build up in yourself. So students, actually, before you go to Sudbury, sir, if you may recommend, they must also focus on skill development as such, and then you can have those skills into you and go forward. So that's quite good, sir. Also, I would like to focus on Cambrian College. That Cambrian College, like what type of courses, as per the recent trend, are now being opted by students? So if you can just share some information on that.
Yeah, so we have recently launched quite a few programs, and all our engineering programs, trade programs, community services, health sciences, IT programs and supply chain. They are high in demand, and they have very good after graduation job opportunities. Student within few months after they graduate from Cambridge College are able to find the job into their area of studies that they have graduated from. So these are the sector, and yes, as I've mentioned earlier, that Sudbury is the heart of mining capital of the world. So students who are into trades or engineering, most likely they find the job into the mining sector or the mining services providers, companies. So look for the options, and we are and the another industry that is rising in Sudbury is tourism and hospitality. So almost every field is getting attractions, and mining industry is also one of the highly paid industries. So students who graduate from our engineering programs or for our trade programs, they earn pretty much a good salary as we compare to the other Ontario cities or other Canadian cities, like the same tier cities.
Right, sir. So that means there are a lot of opportunities. I would say plethora of opportunities are still there, and students must explore the ones which according to their liking, right? Also, sir, does Campion provide you bundle courses, like if the student wants to choose up from bundle courses? So,
as we talk about bundle programs, yes, we do have 1+1 options in IT, business, health, crime analytics, data analytics, supply chain management, project management. So these are all the postgraduate one-year programs that students can bundle up with another one-year programs that are available in Sudbury at Cambridge College.
Right. Do we talk about, when we talk about the credits that credit score students get, so can we transfer those scores, or are the scores transferable from the college to the university?
So yes, to start with. So we do have articulation agreements with few universities in Canada. To name few of them are Algoma, Laurentian University, Nipissing University, York University, Toronto Metropolitan University, and then on the west side of Canada we have Athabasca University, Thompson Rivers University. So students can study 2+2 or 3+1. It depends on the program that they are studying, or it depends on the field of their education, and then they can get the credit transfer and then can enter directly into the third year or the fourth year of the university degree.
Right, sir. So we do have good perspectives about transferring the credit scores from colleges to the universities.
Yes.
All the students have this kind of approach that accommodation, if it is possible inside the college itself, that's something which is very good for them. So what kind of accommodation facilities are provided in Cambridge College, if you can highlight?
So we do have two type of accommodations. One is the dorm, and the other is townhouses. So dorms are, just to use the layman language, it's like a 2-bedroom apartment kind of setup. So 2 students would have their individual separate rooms and a small kitchenette and a washroom and a small dining area to share. And every block in the dorm building, they'll have a full-size kitchen where student can go and cook their own meal. And then the townhouse, it's a house with 6 bedroom, 3 washroom, 2 floors, a full-size kitchen, a full-size living area, and a full-size dining area. The another advantage for all the new international students who are looking for on-campus accommodation is that we are providing, so the regular monthly rent is $900. But to all the new international students, we are giving them 50% discount, and for first semester, that is for 4 months, they just have to pay $450 a month.
Very well, sir. So we can definitely tell students that they must look for the opportunities there. And so what kind of co-op options does Cambridge College provide to students?
So it depends. many programs that are offered at Cambrian for international students has a co-op option, and we do have our team, career center team, and the program coordinators who work tirelessly with the students and make sure that the success after they complete their academic journey and the co-op journey. So what they do is they organize the interview between the students and the employers, and then it's on the applicant how well can they perform during the interviews and how well they can present themselves in front of the employer. So yes,
Right.
we do help students in the co-ops.
That's great, sir. And nowadays, students also look for different kinds of courses. It's not just the usual traditional courses that students study. So the avenue is quite large. So if we see that under different heads like engineering, be it health, be it management, be it the science courses. So is mathematics a mandate for the courses available in Cambrian College if the student picks up a course under this head?
So I would say it depends on the program that the students are applying. Most of our programs require grade 12th mathematics as a minimum admission requirement. But there are also few programs where mathematics is not a mandatory requirement, but as an option to apply for. But if you are concerned about the engineering or the trades or the health sciences, yes, most of the program requires grade 12th mathematics.
Okay, so students must decide upon the kind of courses that they're picking up.
Yes.
Right. And also, sir, what can we look forward for the students as in when we talk about the skill development? So what kind of additional skills that they might get to learn along with academics at Cambrian?
So skills, we do have full size sports facility that they can involve in. We do have a Cambrian cricket team. Students from India, they love cricket. They can join the cricket team. They can join the athletics team, track and field, or basketball, or baseball, or football. So, and then on campus, we do have a full size gym and squash courts. So there, other than that, there are library services that is available for students to use. So there are many resources that are available for international students that they can use during their education journey at Cambrian College.
Right, sir. So we definitely can seek that a student can undergo holistic development and all-round development along with academics and the other facilities that Cambrian provides.
Yes.
So that's a very good option that students can pick up. And I would like to say, like, the most important question that students actually want to know is that what are the avenues? Like, how can a student look forward to getting a PR in Canada? So that's the most impending question that people ask. So
yes, students come to Canada to study, and few of them also want to stay and migrate to Canada as a permanent residence. There are few programs that students can apply for the PR. So one is on the federal level, that is called Express Entry, and Express Entry has few different programs: Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Trade Workers, Federal Skilled Health Workers. Then after federal level, they can apply on the provincial level. I can just speak of Ontario because I'm just aware about Ontario as a province. So there is a Ontario Ontario Nomination Immigration Program. That's also have different areas that students can apply. There is always a different eligibility criteria for every PR pathway program. So, and for all the information that you need to see how to become a PR in Canada, they can visit the government official website, that is IRCC. And for Ontario nomination, they can visit the Ontario Province Government website. Then there is another program that I just wanted to highlight to all the students is RNIP. So that's called Rural Northern Immigration Program, focused on few small town or few smaller communities in Canada. at this point of time for RNIP, there are 11 cities that are being selected, and Sudbury is one of them. It's a journey again for all the students. But don't compare yourself with your friends or family member, because everyone is a different, every applicant is a different. For few students, they can get their visas or their PR earlier than the other one. So just have faith on yourself. Just work hard. Stay within the IRCC study rules, study policy, and within your working hour limits, and you'll reach your final objective one day for sure.
Definitely, sir. Also, I would like to say, just ask you the last question as we move towards the end of our Q&A session today. That would be any message from your end to the students who are looking forward to study in Canada and especially Cambrian College. So, any message from your end, sir?
So at Cambrian, we are very much focused on the services that we provide to students. We have a limited classroom sessions. That too, for every like in one classroom we have about 20-25 students, and that's all. We believe in providing one-on-one education or the counseling session to all the students, so that they can connect with their professors, they can make those valuable connection with the faculty, with the staff at Cambrian. And it's a happy environment. Always at Cambrian, everyone is so welcoming, and they are always happy to help if students are facing some issues or challenges with their academic or their personal life, or even their mental health issues. We do have Glen Crombie Center who provide mental health support to all the students. And at International, we have a fun-loving team. We always welcome all our students. We always have open door policy to all our international students. They can come and talk to us anytime that they want during the working hours.
What is your feedback regarding the students who have been recruited through Success Overseas and at Cambrian College, and how has their journey been along with the studies and the part-time job, accommodation, everything? So if you can just highlight their journey, how has it been?
So Success Overseas and Cambrian College have been working together for more than 7 years now.
Yeah, more than 7 years.
And the students' retention rate have been quite high. And most likely students who are being recruited by Success Overseas, they tend to stay at Cambrian. They have we have had many success stories. Student came as a student to Cambrian. They work in their desired occupation, and then now settle and then receive their PR. And they don't want to go out of Sudbury. So Sudbury is a place for them, Sudbury is a home for them, and they always share their success stories and their journey with us and with the Success Overseas team. So the quality of students that we are getting are very good. They are disciplined students. They focus on their education. They focus on their objectives, and it's a good positive feedback out of from that we are getting from the students. So I again thank you, Mayur and his team and everyone at Success Overseas for the hard work and the dedication that you are and the support that you are providing to Cambrian College and our recruitment team. And I look forward to continue working with you guys for many more years to come.
Thank you, Gauravji. Thank you, Achal ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
For the valuable feedback here. And I would like to ask Mayur, sir. Sir, what is the message that you would like to share with students, those who are looking forward to study in Canada? And as we know that Cambrian and Success Overseas has a very long association. So what is your message for how students should prepare or look forward towards their journey in Canada?
Well, students, when they start their journey, we are well prepared and we have a very good counseling team to counsel the student, and we are focused more on their particular objective. So students, they are getting a proper counseling related to course selection, their accommodation and all facilities. And our previous like alumni also there in the Sudbury town, so they are also supporting to our student. So all like under one roof they are getting everything from Success Overseas.
Thank you so much, sir, for addressing all our questions, and it has been quite insightful, definitely. And I'm sure students must have got lot of their myths and doubts, being resolved today. And I definitely think that they must be, right now in that zone where they are looking forward to come to Sudbury, as of course it is a very good location to of course stay, and along with a lot of opportunities regarding the jobs and the part-time jobs in particular, and also regarding the accommodation facilities there. So I'm sure they must be looking forward to Cambridge College and different kinds of options that you very well described, sir. So it has been overall a very good session with you today, sir, and I really feel that students must be, today really happy with all the kinds of, doubts being resolved today. So again, I'll just thank everyone that we had today with us, starting from you, sir, Mayur sir, and Anshul ma'am today, and also our we have representatives from the news houses, that is the print media and electronic media. We even thank them for actually telecasting this whole session live. And students, if you even want to check out on the live session, if you've missed out the session, you can actually go back to our link and you can of course view it. So in all, thank you all for staying tuned, and it's been a very good session today. So yeah, thank you. Have a good day.